Hey guys, what's going on? My name's Daniel Kross, and today we're going to be doing something a little bit unusual. I don't post gameplays like this quite often. I used to way back in the day when I first started out playing some Search and Destroy. I used to play Red Gun gameplay. I used to post that up all the time. And I haven't had the need to do that for a while because I love getting high kill streaks in Search and Destroy. That was something I really liked doing. Who the hell calls in like an AC-130 in Search and Destroy? No one. No one calls it in unless it comes out of a care package, but I can't remember. I think it was like 15 kills. I've had Search and Destroy games to where I've actually ended up going like 24-1 or something like that, something obnoxious, back on Modern Warfare 2. But this is something I wanted to show you guys. I am using the MP7, and I'm using one of my favorite class setups right now. I've got to play around with it. Normally I don't use the MP7, but the only thing I have on here is a silencer. I don't have any other equipment because I haven't unlocked it yet. If I remember correctly, I'm running Ghost, Flak Jacket, Cold-Blooded, and Dexterity. You can actually see it on the screen. That's rather convenient. Now, the reason I included that first part of the gameplay instead of the second half is because at the very beginning, I was earning this lightning strike. Now, I'm pretty much kind of like just want to be careful because I saw their helicopter come in, and I was like, well, not too familiar with the kill streaks, and I didn't want something just bombing me out of nowhere. So I kind of waited until this 10-second timer comes down. So I'm going to call this in. And, you know, I play defensively when I go for these big kill streaks. There's no reason for you to kind of think, oh, you know, I need to rush out in the open and take that risk of getting shot and just completely dropped. Like, there's no real reason you should do that. Like, there's some reasons when you need to take that risk, and you'll see that later on in the gameplay. But if you earn a kill streak like this, like once you get up to your LodeStar, and if you're going for that swarm, you really need to like just kind of backpedal a bit. Just don't push out, don't rush. Don't jump into a situation you don't want to be in. Kind of think about it for just a split second before you just go balls in, whatever, you know. There's no reason to freak out. But I feel that once you lose that kill streak, it's really sad and depressing. You know, you got so close. If you take a little bit of extra time, you'll get that kill streak, and it'll be worth your time. You'll have a lot more enjoyable gameplay than you would have earlier. Now, you see I picked up this gun. I'm not 100% sure what it is. I think it's an SMR, SM9, something like that, and it's kind of like the G3, G4, something like that from COD 4. Single shot gun, and it's pretty decent. Nice damage at long range, and that's like any single shot. And now I get the LodeStar. Now this is actually my first time using the LodeStar. Never used it before in my life. That's why my accuracy with this thing sucks. And also why I still have that thermal on. God forbid I can't see shit with that. I really don't understand why they don't make your kill streaks easy to use. Like, sure, it's easy to use. You press a button and you guide it, but this map is pretty bad for this kill streak. There's some rough areas trying to weave those missiles into, but this kill streak is, I don't know how to explain it. It's, once you have it, you'll know. You feel like a kid in a candy store. If you ever watched the movie Terminator, you kind of feel like Arnold Schwarzenegger. You just run out there and you just start spraying a minigun at people. Like, that's how this feels. You just rain down death and destruction on people. Now, I noticed I'm about halfway to my swarm. I've never gotten a swarm before. I've seen people get them. Usually I join games and people have them, and I'm like, yeah, fuck that, so I leave. So I'm halfway there. I don't know how many kills I'm going to need to get that. Honestly, I have no idea how many points you need. Right now, I just tried to make sure my team had the A and B flag. That's all I was really concerned about. That's my main issue right now. And I noticed we started losing flags, but I'm kind of stuck in the middle of the map. I'm in a bad position. They're grabbing the B flag, they have the left side spawn, and they have the right side spawn of this doorway. So I might get shot in the back. So what I do is I just kind of wait around in here, poke my head out, and then right now I know I'm one away, so I rush for it, and I grab it, and I call that bitch in right away. The reason I call it in right away is because I've never done it before. Never, you know, I was excited, wanted to call it in, want to see what kind of damage I could do with it. And I gotta say, swarms are fucking hilarious. If you're playing a map that is really open, out in the, like, just tons of open areas, I'm trying to think of what the one that reminds me of Afghan. It has the plane in the middle, and it's broken up a bit. That map would probably be an ideal one to get it on if you got it on raid, somewhat, because that map's almost all inside. But if you have a really open map without high buildings, this thing will probably get you 30 kills. It's just non-stop killing for at least a minute and a half, and it's ridiculous. You can see here that I think I get like a quad something with it, and then I get my second lightning strike. And the reason I use lightning strike is it just bumps up my kill streak already. There's no reason I need to waste my time with that. I just kind of want to slowly earn my way there to that kill streak, and that's going to help me boost up just a little bit. The only downside of that, I thought about using the stealth chopper, but I don't know how quick the stealth chopper is going to get kills. There's probably better setups that I'm not using. This is what I use just to try to get my first swarm, so you can do it. You can see the thing that just the award that came up, and I believe that says something like Swarm 1 or something like that. I'm not sure, but this was the first one I got. And I ended up, we're about 50 seconds left of gameplay, and I noticed we start losing. Now, I'm kind of depressed by this because we have, I believe right now we have 2 flags, but you can see the C flags flashing, and I'm 1 away from a LodeStar. So I'm trying to not die right now because I still want to try to earn a second swarm, but I know it's not going to happen, so I kind of push my way back and try to find a nice little safe spot to call this in. I want to get a few more kills because I'm getting close. I'm fairly close right now. You can see how close I am on the score, and I only have 25 seconds, so I want to go ahead and call this LodeStar in. And I know I'm not going to have enough time to call it in, but I want to see as many kills as I can get. And I completely botched this right there, just miss. Anyway, I thought this was kind of enjoyable for me. I never really go for these types of gameplays because I snipe and I do montage stuff. And usually when you're a montage player, you don't worry about your KD. All you're trying to do is get in the position with the most action, the most firefighting to get kills as fast as you can to get that kill feed. Anyway, I went 80 and 10. We lost, and that's unfortunate, but I have no problem posting this up. I feel like if you carry your team good enough and you call in kill streaks like that, they should be able to kind of help you out by capping flags while you're raining down all that stuff, firepower, on top of them. Anyway, guys, hopefully, if you want to see more of these, let me know in the comments below. It's been so long since I've done this. I hope I get a good response. Let me know.